Ladies and gentlemen, at this very moment, tens of thousands of businesses are undergoing a cyber attack. And that is just in the US alone, as we speak. But that's not all. AT&T recently announced that the damage caused by cyber attacks is expected to rise from the 2015 levels of $3 trillion a year to more than $6 trillion a year by 2021. This would represent the greatest economic transfer of wealth in history. We at Kovrr enable insurance carriers to predict and price any forms of commercial cyber risk at scale by leveraging our proprietary AI technology. My name is Yakir Golan. I'm the CEO and one of the co-founders of Kovrr. Here with me today, Avi Bashan, who is the VP of R&D and also one of the co-founders of Kovrr. He will help me with the demoing today. Cyber risk is a problem the Kovrr team deeply understands. We spent extensive time in the cyber warfare front lines, serving in different elite technology units in the Israeli military, conducting both offensive and defensive operations. We believe that what differentiates cyber insurance from any other forms of insurance coverage is the speed and the scope of the cyber risk evolution. The underwriting methodologies required to cope with the speed of change of the cyber threat landscape are distinctly different from any other underwriting metrics that were designed and developed through the last couple of centuries to cope with a world of less dynamic risk, like home insurance, like car insurance, like health insurance. In this world of cyber insurance, in order to be efficient, insurance carriers must have fantastic visibility into the risks by observing the following three main aspects. One, they must understand what are the emerging cyber threats at the global level that are relevant to the businesses that they are assessing, the businesses they are already covering. Two, they must understand what are the security controls that are in place in these businesses and what is their efficacy. Three, and not less important, they must understand whether there were any data leakages or asset exposures on these businesses. For example, whether confidential documents got leaks and got compromised in the past. Let's be clear. The dangers are as real for big enterprises as they are for the tens and tens of millions of small to mid-sized organizations. Nobody is immune. And for insurers, they currently lack the tools to assess properly these risks. Until now. By being able to predict and price commercial cyber risk at scale, we enable insurance carriers to more accurately assess these risks, both at the business level, the individual level, and across their portfolios. And how we do it? As follows. First, we provide fully white label solution to carriers to onboard new clients and to acquire the needed data to support and making these underwriting decisions. The process of acquiring this data is split into two phases. The first phase, as you see in front of you, the potential insurees putting identifying details and then approve the scan that we are conducting. For this purpose of the demo, let's say we are using mid-sized technology firm, and Avi, with your permission, let's accept the scan. Then we are moving to the second step. The second step is a shortened insurance application, where in the background, we are starting now running our analysis. The key aspect that you need to remember from here is that we allow you to reduce the amount of questions here dramatically through the active validations that we are conducting in our analysis. Now, after finishing our filling this application, this shortened insurance questionnaire, within few minutes, the cyber underwriter receives full cyber risk analysis either via an API or through our dashboard that in a second you will see in front of you. What we are providing here is a mapping of this cyber risk analysis line by line into your insurance policy, into your coverages, into your policy wording, fully tailored to your offering. Our actionable intelligence is derived from two methods. The first one is our Kovrr ability to consolidate and analyze millions of emerging cyber threat signals from across the world in a continuous manner on a daily basis. Second is by running our CyberScan technology. CyberScan is our proprietary AI engine which scans the entire technology stack of organization, any type of organization, any size of organization, and provide great visibility into the internal and external technology stacks, and through correlation of that to the emerging threats that are relevant to the business, we're able to surface great metrics that can say whether the business got hacked in the past, whether the business is undergoing a cyber attack as we speak, and what are the probabilities for specific cyber attacks in the future. What I want also to emphasize is that the importance is that the underwriters receive a fantastic glance and understanding whether he wants to insure this business, what are the conditions, and specifically the point you see at the bottom of this page is that all the coverages are mapped at a very clear manner into the risk. Then they can understand whether they want to issue and whether they want to exclude or include specific coverages. If you want to do a deep dive and understand the low-level risk indicators, you can do that through a rich, data-driven cyber risk analysis report, which is aimed at the end customer. You have all the identified cyber risk plus actionable risk mitigation recommendations, where with that you can provide true preventative measure to your clients. In conclusion, each and every of the world's 150 million companies is increasingly vulnerable to the ever-expanding cyber threats, which are looking to damage and destroy them. As insurers, if you want to keep with the pace, have the needed visibility into the risks, and confidently provide insurance coverage in this space, you must have the ability to predict, price, and actively control your exposure. If you agree, please come and talk to us in the networking area. Thank you very much.